Hey guys, it's Kyla and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In this video we're going to be talking about all of the natural hair rules that I broke because I'm a savage and I don't care and I do what I want with my own hair, and I feel like you guys should feel the same way. So let's get into this countdown. I have 7 things, so let's get started. So number 1 on my list is pre-pooing, and for those who don't know, pre-pooing is when you put some type of oil in your hair before you go in the shower so that it's supposed to like loosen up the knots or something like that, and then you get in the shower and then it takes you 3 seconds. But in my experience that does not happen. It still takes the same amount of time. The only difference is that you get a tiny bit more slip. So I really don't think it's worth all the hassle that you have to do, because really when you're putting the oils in your hair you have to like detangle. So I guess you're like detangling beforehand, but then once you get back in the shower and you shampoo, your hair is going to get tangled again, so then you just have to detangle twice. And I just don't have the time in my life to care about that, so that's canceled for me. You guys can keep that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is coconut oil. I don't care about coconut oil. I actually think it's super unnecessary and it's super random. I thought that when I started my journey, because all these people, like, I really thought that it was necessary, like natural hair equals coconut oil. That's how I felt about it, because that's what everyone was saying. But then I brought like a crap ton of coconut oil to my dorm when I first started college, and it wasn't doing anything amazing. Like, people like, bathe yourself in coconut oil, live the coconut oil, smell like coconut oil. Girl, it's not that deep. It does not do anything all that amazing. It's not the best thing for your hair. It's really just something extra to do. It really doesn't help all that much. I guess if you're doing a hot oil treatment, it's nice to have around the house, but it's not like an essential have to have it item. So that's canceled. You guys can keep that as well. Number 3 is scalp massages. A lot of people during their pre-poo treatment do scalp massages to stimulate hair growth or whatever. I don't know. I just don't care enough to do that. And when I used to try to do it, like, I was really trying all this stuff, y'all. Like, I was really trying to do the most, and turns out it doesn't do anything. Like, I did it for like a month and I didn't notice any extra special hair growth or anything like that, or hair health. It's just being extra, to be honest. If you want to skip that, go ahead and skip it. It's not that deep. I know they have like scalp massaging hair shampoo brushes, and I actually bought one for Christmas one year and it didn't do anything amazing. I was just doing the most, and it doesn't give you any noticeable hair growth in my experience, at least. So that's number 3. Number 4 is long-term protective styles. I don't do them. I've never done them. Ever since I became completely natural, I haven't done a long-term protective style. I used to do it when I was transitioning. I'd wear weaves sometimes. But ever since then, I just, like, now that I can fully wear my hair all the way out without trying too hard on my hair, I'm not going to spend like $300 extra to buy somebody else's hair to put on my hair. Like, I just don't want to. And I feel like you get the same effect when you put away your ends, when you do buns and stuff like that. Like, you really don't have to spend crazy money on some expensive weave, like, unless you're feeling like you want to have straight hair that day. But I just never feel that emotion, so I just don't do them. And as far as braids go, again, I don't want to spend my coin on that. That's expensive to go get your hair braided, and then if I do it myself, it's going to take me like 3 days because I've never done it before. And then on top of that, I'm just afraid that my edges will get snatched out. I feel like I've said that in another video before. I don't want my edges to get snatched out, so I'll leave that to you guys. You guys can keep that. Maybe if I save up, I want to buy myself a wig, because that's the only long-term protective style that I can see myself maybe doing, because you can keep a wig, but you really can't leave in weave for that long. And I mean, I know you can wash it or whatever, but eventually you're gonna have to throw away that weave. But I feel like you can keep wigs longer, so I might want to do that long-term protective styling. But until then, here's long-term protective styling. It's in a box. For you can keep it. Number 5 is eating healthy. I just don't do it. I'm not saying that it wouldn't help you in your hair journey and that you should also break this rule, but I'm just saying, me personally, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm not having any major issues from not eating healthy, and it's not like hindering my hair growth really crazy or anything like that, so I'm not gonna do it. If it starts to hinder my hair growth, or if my hair starts to like give out, or if I had bald spots or something like that, then maybe you'd catch me chewing a couple pieces of broccoli. But until then, I'm good with my pizza. Number 6, and we're almost done. Number 6 is finger detangling. Now, I do finger detangle when I'm going to do a wash and go, which is a lot of the times, but finger detangling isn't a rule for me. For most people, they say like finger detangling is the best way to get a lot of definition, which I agree, but they also say like, oh, it prevents breakage, all this and that. I see the same amount of shedding as when I use a comb, like a wide tooth comb, in comparison to when I just use my fingers. So it's not really about that. It's mainly about definition for me. And if I know I'm gonna do a twist out, then I don't need my natural curls to be super defined. I just don't need it. I just need detangulation. So all I do is I use a comb, and it's like so much quicker. It's so less stressful. Like, it's so much better to use a comb. I don't see why people like that's their rule and they'll never like use a comb ever in life. Like, combs are just the devil. I don't feel that way. I feel like combs are fantastic. I'm very happy that they exist because it takes so much time out of your wash day routine, and I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, it makes sense for washing goes, but for other styles where you don't need your natural curl pattern, use a comb. And lastly, number 7 on my list is co-washing. I co-wash sometimes, but it's not the rule for me. I don't always co-wash. I co-wash like sometimes when I'm being lazy, or you know what, when I really co-wash is when I haven't used gel that week. If you use gel that week, shampoo your hair, because all that gel is not going to get out with no co-washing. It's just not. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. And shampoo is not the devil. It's not. It really just like, it just takes all the weight out of your hair, and it gets rid of all the gunk or whatever. And if you don't do that, then your hair will be weighed down. It won't be flowing. It won't be on flow. It won't stay as well as you want it to stay, and your curls will not pop as much as you want them to pop because they're being held down by all the dirt that you're keeping on your hair. So in my opinion, co-washing is not the rule, it's the exception. It's something that you do if you don't have all that much dirt on your hair. It's not something that you do every week. It's just canceled. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the 7 natural hair rules that I broke and continue to break shamelessly and carelessly and savagely, like a savage. I don't know. Anyways, I break these rules. I don't care about them. I think they're dumb. I think you guys get the point. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it makes you feel a little bit less weird if you break these rules too. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, you can click on my face down below. I don't know which side it'll be on, so I won't even point and play myself. And oh yeah, and if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both Kylashanique. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.